There's a difference between having a website and a website that really shows everybody who you are. Deborah was one of my clients, and she had a DIY website that had her in the dark ages. When I first started working with her, she brought me on board just to do a website refresh. I jumped on her website to kind of get a sense of who she was, and I said to her, "Oh, so do you like brown?" And she's like, "No, actually I don't." And so that was the start of a journey of figuring out who she was and getting a sense of what she loved. And it turns out she loved bright colors, watercolors, flowy fonts, and it was exactly the opposite of what she had built for herself online previous. Like many business owners, she had an idea. She decided she wanted to get into speaking and writing, and she continued to get opportunities, and she realized she needed a website. She did a DIY fix. It was enough to get her by, but it really wasn't reflecting who she was. So when people would say, "What was your website?" she'd say, "Well, you don't really need to go to my website, but here it is anyways." When we started working together, I was really excited to come alongside her and help her develop a brand that really represented her, getting her a new logo, getting her a new color palette, exploring her message, understanding her message of hope through obstacles. As a speaker and a writer, she was passionate about walking people through discouragement and life's obstacles. And so we incorporated this idea of a butterfly into her logo because we wanted to represent new beginnings. She offered coaching, but if you went to her previous website, you got that, but you didn't understand what she was going to actually do with you. So we really helped her to niche down what she offered as a coach. Very specifically was able to say, hey, if you're going through disappointment, if you're going through struggle, if life didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, there's hope. And that was the kind of brand messaging we had to start developing so that she could attract those kinds of people. Not only did we figure out that brand messaging, but we also gave 3 steps for what it was like to work with her. So a lot of people, they've heard of life coaching, but they don't really know what it means. And unless you're telling people on your website what it is and what are the steps to work with you, they might be hesitant to make that call, to schedule that appointment, or to click that button. But if you can lay out for them, this is what it looks like, that provides clarity. So we really wanted to provide clarity around what she was offering. Locally, she did a lot of speaking engagements, and people around town knew her, but she wanted to expand her reach. So it was really important for us to have a page where, again, what are your keynote speeches? Like, what can we expect from you? What is your message about? So it's important that on her speaker page that we had, not only did we have what she spoke about, her keynote speeches, but to have pictures of her speaking in the various settings that she's been in. She's not somebody who just wants to speak and hopes that she gets her first hire. She has experience. We wanted to list her certifications and her qualifications to speak about the topics that she was talking about. So it was important that those could be found on her website as well. So the simple refresh that we did on her website was the difference between her having confidence when she shared what she did with other people and how much she shared her website and how much she reached out to people, which I think makes a big difference on the number of people that she can impact. With a little bit of fine tuning and with a little bit of changing of those colors and those fonts, we were able to really express who she was.